LoveRuledSupreme Supreme at all times. Remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Hope you had a divine weekend. Hope you had a divine day, a loving day, a caring day. Tell yourself you love yourself today so you can genuinely tell somebody else that. But welcome to the Genesis with Love Rule Supreme. That's me. But yeah, though, we had a wonderful day today. I just was mainly relaxing, you know what I'm saying? Kicking back. Bluetooth connected. Back and forth outside and getting some sun. Feel good out, feel good out there today though. You know. But we made sure we got out and soaked up some of that, you know what I'm saying? Some of that good weather, that good sun. Supreme at all times. When the guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, family. That's my best advice. My best advice, shit you better think twice about decisions you make. It can determine your fate. Shit for the good or the bad. In life, come with mistakes. No need to beat yourself up. Find your way, make it shake. Shit, find your way, fuck the race. Shit, I move at a pace. I'm switching gears every day. Different shit, different day. Shit, I'm creating my way. Through the masses, I rise. From all the burning inside. Had to burn the house down, too many roaches inside. Now I'm stable and rooted, I'm building on solid ground. And I ain't making excuses about the losses in life. From my brain and my knowledge, I hold the keys and the power. I'm thanking God every hour for the favor to shower. Things I learned to accept, I'm living life, no regrets. I changed my life for the best and came from thinking the worst. Have you thinking you cursed? Now the gifts come from God, and I know that it's worth all the pain and the struggle. God did it. You know what I'm saying? God doing everything. Now I stand, you know what I'm saying? Dropping nuts on top of your dick, saying you pussy, little coward. And that's my best advice to you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my best advice to you. All times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. I love myself, and you know what I'm saying? Make sure you tell yourself that. That's all I came to learn. You feel what I'm saying? Self-love, self-value, self-worth. That's the upgrade. You know what I'm saying? That's the transformation. Shit, I move at a pace. I'm switching gears every day. Different shit, different days. Shit, I'm creating my way. Through the masses, I rise. From all the burning inside. Had to burn the house down, too many roaches inside. Now I'm stable and rooted, I'm building on solid ground. And I ain't making excuses about the losses in life. From upgrading my knowledge, I hold the keys and the power. I'm thanking God every hour for the favor them shower. Things I learned to accept, I'm living life no regret. I changed my life for the best, that came from thinking the worst. Have you thinking you curse? Now the gifts come from God, and I know that it's worth all the pain and the struggle. No nights but no suffering. Always knew that I make it from no days at the bottom. See, now I'm standing on shit, cause I stand in my power. Drop the nuts and tuck your dick. Say you pussy, little coward. And that's my best advice to you. That's my best advice. You know what I'm saying? Create your own way. Find your own way. You know what I'm saying? Fuck following, another person and what they doing. You feel me? And waiting on their validation and, they praises and, you know what I'm saying? Shit, carve your own way through this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all we doing. You feel me? Because, People quick to X you out. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I be saying, before a motherfucker count you out, count yourself in. You feel what I'm saying? So that way you don't gotta worry about a motherfucker counting you in or out. Cause you in your own lane. You feel me? Shit. And it's up to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we came to learn. Taking back control of, myself. You feel what I'm saying? And we take full accountability and responsibility for our actions and things we do and things we see. Well, I see. You feel what I'm saying? But you already know when I'm speaking about when I'm speaking about we, I gotta, what I'm saying? You got a team of, what I'm saying? You got a team behind you that, when you're dealing in the spiritual sense of things, you got a divine team behind you. You feel what I'm saying? You got a force protecting you that, people can't see. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what makes you feel so protected. You feel me? With that shield of armor. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, I thank God every day for it. You feel what I'm saying? Because as long as I can remember, right? As long as I can remember, it's like, God protected me from situations and things that could have happened. You feel what I'm saying? Even though, I've been in the wrong. You feel what I'm saying? And some of the things I was doing, you feel me? God still protected me from, harm. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I say, when I be reflecting and thinking about things, you feel me? I be like, man, God had, that shield of armor protected, you know what I'm saying? Protection around me. You feel me? And, that's why, like I say, I'm always so thankful and grateful, man, because, and I see a lot of people in, fucked up situations and predicaments, you know what I'm saying? But, God give me that grace and, you know what I'm saying? Keep me out the way. You feel me? That's why I say, though, we forever thankful. You feel what I'm saying? Forever grateful. LoveRuledSupreme Supreme at all times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family, guard your world. I keep telling myself, I ain't giving up, I'm built tough to last through the hell, yeah. I put my faith in God, strap my boots and keep that shit moving. Now I'm suited and booted, for lead armor for war. I'm protected day and night by the sun and the stars. I did my work to get in. I confessed to my sins, I had to lay it down from all them dirty deeds that I did. I took my lick like a man, now 10 toes I stand. Daily blessings come from lessons and the good that I did. I swerve lane, switch game, but I'm still in my lane. The way my life had changed, so I changed with the change while remaining the same. Took some time to go inside and God revealed me some things. Put the pieces together from them unfair gestures. But it's meant on together. And that's the glory to God. Motherfucker flying around here and shit. Just remember, you need it more than ever. Your family needs it. Your world needs it. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nobody ever tell you ain't no good. Never let nobody tell you ain't no good. You feel me? You good enough. You feel what I'm saying? Focus on whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish. Whatever it is you want to accomplish. Remember self-love. Self-love. A lot of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, to down talk you, you know what I'm saying, to kill your self-esteem, to kill you, to kill your motivation and inspiration inside you. To kill your spirit. That's what a lot of people be trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? Once you not catch on to that shit, you got the power to change that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I protect the day and night by the sun and the stars. I did my work to get in. I confess to my sins, I had to lay it down from all them dirty deeds that I did. I took my lip like a man, nothing toes I stand. Daily blessings come from lessons and the good that I did. I swerve lane, switch game, but I'm still in my lane. Don't got no limit, God speed the way my life have changed. Now I change with the change, but remaining the same. Took some time to go inside and God reveal me some things. Put them pieces together from them unfair gestures. Taking fans as a fucking put his mental together. I had to work with the cross, and it cost me a lot. Now I'm found I love myself, and that's the glory to God. Yeah. All universe needs a long time. Just remember, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's what it's about, though. You feel what I'm saying? Keep telling yourself, we can't give up. You feel what I'm saying? We done gave up so many times in the past. You feel me? But it just wasn't the point of giving up to where it was the end. You know what I'm saying? We just gave up at that time and moment. You feel me? But we always, you know what I'm saying? We always bounce back. You feel me? Bigger, greater, and better. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I came to notice about myself. You feel me? When things used to, done gone downhill for me, you know what I'm saying? I always used to find a way, to crawl up out that hole. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, I take responsibility and accountability for things I do. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, you be having people, you know what I'm saying, doing things in the background to, to fuck up your shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because, once you realize a lot of motherfuckers don't want to see you doing good, you know what I mean? Or they don't want to see you doing better than them. You feel me? Whether it's with money, whether it's in your relationship, whether it's in, you work, your work shit. You feel what I'm saying? Where you work at, you know what I mean? Or your career. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers don't like to see you elevating, and surpassing them. You feel what I'm saying? And that's one thing that I came to learn is like, you don't got to tell a motherfucker everything you're doing. You don't got to tell people all your moves and, what you got going on in the background. You feel what I'm saying? It's some things you can tell people to, just keep that, you know what I'm saying, that surface level, you know what I'm saying, conversation going. But at the same time, some things ain't meant for motherfuckers to be, you know what I'm saying, to be knowing. You feel me? Because motherfuckers will use that shit to, you know what I'm saying, fuck your shit up. You feel me? And that's all we came to learn is, be more discreet in things you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? It don't matter who it is, family or friends or whatever, your brother or sister, anybody, your mama, daddy, grandmama, granddaddy, you don't give a fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's all I came to learn. Because, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you this firsthand, you know what I'm saying? From things that done happened to me. You feel me? And it's like, I used to tell my brother everything. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where I fucked up at. Because once you not realize, like I say, family will be the main ones who will, be done try to throw you, you know what I'm saying, off course. You feel me? And that's what I came to learn about the situation. You feel me? And that's why, I be, you know what I'm saying, talking more about, love. You feel me? And you know, whether you want to choose love or money, you feel me? Which one is more important to you? You feel what I'm saying? And I choose love. You feel me? Money, we can always get money. That's nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Love or money? Which one you prefer? You feel me? LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life. Once the money gone, the love gone. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all I came to learn. You feel me? It don't matter who you is. You feel me? Once you start giving to a motherfucker, you know, or once you know you not going, you know what I'm saying, broke. You feel what I'm saying? From looking out for motherfuckers and shit like that, and then you know you fucking all shit on your own time. You feel me? And you know you look around, ain't nobody there. Ain't no people there, and ain't no money there. You feel me? Ain't no love there, ain't nothing there. That shit empty, an empty room. You feel me? They try to sleep, you steal my image, wipe your boy off the map. It's like a movie, but it's life. When I sit and reflect, I don't get mad, I just get money. Need them haters depressed. I hit the gas, they hit some more. Now I go cry about the shit. I kept my cool for way too long. Now I'm turning this bitch. Expose your hand, I saw your face. No need to hide like a bitch. I always knew you had the hit. Since I was a legit. And be the ones who need suspect. That be talking that shit. Now I know your hidden motives from them dirty little tricks. I got the street smarts for some book smarts, so I talk with some sense. I'm thinking right, the future bright. When I think about the shit, I take a puff and do my doctor, thinking God in this bitch. Yeah. Yeah. You know we on the mission, baby. Yeah. You know, maybe a call, but through the tools. You know you gotta, you know what I'm saying, wanna take that call. You know, got God on the line. You know what I'm saying? But you know, God on your side. And I said, man, you can't go wrong, you know? Hey, what's up, God? Yeah, I was just telling them I had you on the line. You called right in time. You already know. Yeah. We on YouTube shooting a new season. Yeah. Shooting a new season of the Genesis. Yeah, it's gonna be, yeah. It's gonna be live. Yeah. I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I be telling them like, you know, I'm just so thankful and grateful just that, you know, have you in my life. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for saving my life. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we got so much, you know, we just got so many different things going on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I be telling them like, I know you could have tapped in like with the universe, and I know you could have tapped in with the universe like that. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. We doing the damn thing. Yeah, we doing the damn thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everything rolling, everything flowing. Yeah, we loving it. Like McDonald's. I'm loving it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you already know. I be telling them though, like as long as I got you on my side, I can't go wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like we can only go up. You feel me? Yeah, yeah. Cause I be, it's like how you look at things. You feel what I'm saying? And I choose to look at things different. You feel me? So instead of looking at the glass half empty, we look at the glass half full. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the difference. You feel me? And now I understand that, when they talking about that shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We working on, and I thank you. Yeah, we going up. And I tell them, it's a blessing, and I'm thankful to have you on the line. I thank you, you know. Our communication, our lines of communication is, you know, wide open. No judgment. And I thank you. And that's what I'll let them know. All right. Love you too. Talk to you later. Excuse me. God on the line. But you know, he told me to tell you, don't worry about nobody else, you know. Don't worry about seeking validation from nobody else. You know what I'm saying? As long as you got, you know, his approval, his, you know, validation, you good. You feel me? And shit, you know, take off. You know what I'm saying? And don't put no pressure on yourself. You feel me? Like, you know, even if you got to break things down to, you know, a smaller level to get where you need to go, then that's what you got to do. You feel me? And he told me to tell you also he loves you, and so do I. LoveRuledSupreme. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Remember, God's your mind, God's your health, God's your energy, God's your life, God's your family. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You on a mission, baby. Let's go. You know I'm on a mission, don't got no time for bitches. Been like that for quite some time. Since I focus on my riches, on my mission, God business, so you know this shit real. Went from lacking back to stacking, now I'm back on the field. They try to trap me, QB sack me, but protection too real. I'm talking braided for the trophy, celebrate on the field. I check the score, and check the stat. Why you did them like that? I had to do it after all them fucking swords in my back. They try to sneak me, steal my image, wipe your boy off the map. It's like a movie, but it's like when I sit and reflect, I don't get mad, I just get money, leave them haters depressed. I hit the gas, they hate some more, now go cry about this shit. I kept my cool for way too long, now I'm turning this bitch. Expose your hand, I'll show your face, no need to hide like a bitch. I always know you had that hate since I was a legit. And be the ones who need suspect that be talking that shit. Now I know your head and motives from them dirty little tricks. I got the street smarts plus some book smarts, so I talk with some sense. I'm thinking right, the future bright. When I think about this shit, I take a puff and do my doggy, thanking God in this bitch. Yeah. Yeah. We on the mission, baby. You know we on the mission. Many a call, but through chosen. Know we on a mission, baby. You know I'm on a mission, don't got no time for bitches. Been like that for quite some time, since I'm focused on my riches, on my mission, God business, so you know this shit real. Went from lacking back to stacking, now I'm back on the field. They try to trap me, QB sack me, but protection too real. I'm talking Brady for the trophy, celebrate on the field. Now check the score, now check the stats. Why you did them like that? I had to do it after all them fucking swords in my back. They try to sneak me, steal my image, wipe your boy off the map. It's like a movie, but it's like when I sit and reflect, I don't get mad, I just get money, leave them haters depressed. I hit the gas, they hate some more. Now go cry about this shit. I kept my cool for way too long. Now I'm turning this bitch. Fuck. Now I'm turning this bitch. Show your hand. Expose your face. No need to hide like a bitch. Calm down. Calm down, love. Calm down, love. LoveRuledSupreme at all times. I love this shit though. You feel what I'm saying? You know. I was always quiet and shy and shit like that back in the day. You feel what I'm saying? It's like I done emerged up out my shell. You feel me? Embracing my, you know, what they call it as your inner child. Stop. I'm speaking on the prophet. I'm talking secret knowledge. It was hidden and I found it. And ain't no doubts about it. Yeah, we winning and I'm about it. I cut my ties, I cut my losses. Now I am the boss, bitch. I'm boss. with my boss, bitch. I'm top shit, no floss shit, so miss me with that bullshit. I move along to get along, refusing to stay stuck, bitch. I'm out my mind, I'm space bound, I'm looking up and looking down. There's as above, there's so below. I'm spiritual in my works now. I'm God's son, I am him, God, don't make no mistakes now. I'm picking up where I left off, same me but a new song. I'm elevated, I'm upgraded, my new mix done took off. Now I'm wrapped around, I'm pop a pound, I knocked him out in the first round. I got the crown, I laid it down, God made it happen, I'll take a bow. I'm preaching mind. I'm preaching life. I'm preaching life. I'm preaching family. Make it happen. Ain't nothing to it. Mind over matter. We all got it in us. Every single one of us. Got that special thing inside everything, of us. You know? Everybody, every one of us. Manifest. Whatever we want. The life we want. Righteousness. You know, God lives in us. God lives through us. All right. Start it over. I rule supreme at all times. Guard your mind. Guard your heart. Guard your life. Stop it. I'm speaking, I'm the prophet. Stop it. I'm speaking, I'm the prophet. I'm talking secret knowledge, it was hidden and I found it. And ain't no doubts about it, yeah, we winning and I'm about it. I cut my ties, I cut my losses, now I am the boss, bitch. I'm bossed up, I'm boss shit. When I make moves with my boss, bitch. I'm top shit, I'm boss shit, so miss me with that bullshit. I move along to get along, refusing to stay stuck, bitch. I'm out my mind, I'm speed bound, I'm looking out and looking down. There's as above, there's so below. I'm spiritual in my works now. I'm God's son, I am him, God, don't make no mistakes now. I'm picking up where I left off, same me with a new sauce. I'm elevated, I'm upgraded, my new mix done took off. Now, I'm wrapped around, I'm pop a pound, I knocked him out in the first round. I got the crown, I laid it down, God made it happen, I'll take a bow. I'll take a bow. God made it happen, I'll take a bow. They say anything lost can't be found again, except for time, cause that wait's on no fucking man. Don't have no grind, don't have no plan, ain't no future then. Took control of my time and what I invested in. Time is precious, always cherished, cause it is an end. God time. Oh, what the fuck that boy say? Ain't no time. That was man's plan. They say anything lost can't be found again, except for time, cause that wait's on no fucking man. Don't have no plan, don't have no pride, and no future then. Took control of the time, what I invested in. Time is precious, always cherished, cause that is the end. God time, ain't no time. That was man's plan. Living life, speaking life, that's what power is. I'm controlling the flow, and that's what it is. Every dog got his day for his dirty sins. They say everything lost can't be found again, except for time, cause that wait's on no fucking man. Don't have no grind, don't have no plan, ain't no future then. Took control of my time, what I invested in. Time is precious, always cherished, cause it is the end. God time, ain't no time, that was man's plan. Living life, speaking life, that's what power is. I'm controlling the flow, and that's what it is. Every dog got his day for his dirty sins. Be a man, answer the call, you know what time it is. I put my trust in God, man, let me down again. Took a look at my shit, now it's time to begin. Time to win. And then I've been so many times when I had on my mind. They say anything lost can be found again, except for time, cause that waits on no fucking man. Don't have no grind, don't have no plan, ain't no future then. Took control of my time, what I invested in. All the shit is always cheering, cause it is the end. God time, ain't no time, that was man playing. Living life, speaking life, that's what power is. I'm controlling the flow, and that's what it is. Every got his date for his dirty sins. Be a man, answer the call, you know what time it is. I put my trust in God, man, let me down again. Took a look at my shit, now it's time again. For sure. For real. And I've been so many times when I had on my mind. Cause I can talk about it cause they giving out the time. Just feel like that I'm losing time. But like I see, we gaining time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know. You know what I'm saying? You on guard time, guard speed. You feel me? And that's all I came to learn. I just came to learn not to rush things. You feel what I'm saying? Like to, you know, actually have some patience with things. You feel me? Especially with kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had to learn, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna need to, you know, find more patience and, you know what I'm saying, more, you know, more love to, you know what I'm saying, put into, you know, dealing with kids, you know, especially my kids. You feel me? Because that's where it started. You know, how you treat your own kids is how you going to treat other people's kids. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all, you know, we, you know, came to learn. That's all we doing. You feel me? But you know, I just had to learn patience. You feel what I'm saying? In any and everything I do. And you know, anybody I'm dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know, a lot of people, you know, sometimes don't, you know, either they don't pay attention to it or they just don't care about, you know, the time you got and you know, you investing in them. You feel what I'm saying? Or shall I say, you know, a lot of people ain't considerate of your time. You feel me? And what, you know, whatever it is you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Always thankful. Always thankful. Always thankful. Always grateful. Like, breathing. Says it, take for granted. Thankful for breathing. That'll make me better than nobody. There's no better. That's right. Thought you left me for dead, but I'm still here. Still breathing, still living, breathing God's air. Now I walk through the valley and shed plenty tears. Lost that dead weight, now it's time to persevere. My wings were bruised, I was a bruise to change my attitude. At prison family turned their back like fuck that little dude. He ain't shit, won't be shit is what they said about me. But I don't pay them no mind, they don't know shit about me. So what you heard and what you know is probably lies about me. I'm sticking to the code and just the G shit about me. I'm here first off this clip, doing wrong about me. I love this shit. Life, love, loyalty equals royalty. Treat yourself like royalty, no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people will try to discourage you. You know what I mean? Especially when you're trying to do something out here, you know, better yourself. You feel me? And the better you know your family. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever it is you know you around and you dealing with. You feel me? People you love. You know what I'm saying?
Love supreme at all times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard
Love
your
Rule
life,
Supreme.
guard
That's
your
me.
family.
That's me.
Create your world within this world. You dig me? Check me out, bro. Check me.
Fuck all that playing, I'm coming through to set the record straight. Playing with a nigga, like we starring on a limited. I ain't with the faking, acting fraud, all that perpetrating. I'm minding my business, I'm on my mission, cool and jiggling. And there's many that love it. At the end of the day, I'ma still get money, still handling business, still believe in myself. And may God be my witness, so you know it's big business. I put my life on the line, for protecting was mine. I had to break out the box,
Since I was destined to shine.
I elevated my grind while expanding my mind.
I resurrected myself.
So it's Christ on my mind and my third eye wide open. So my scope on focus and let me peep out your game that you're constantly throwing, and I'm exposing the fraud. And the snakes in the yard, I had to chop off his head. Now he screaming, good God, and it ain't no facade. Shit, I know who you are. Rip that mask off your face, don't give no fucks about your kids. And the grave you had for me, now you should go late. You gotta watch what you say.
That's why I talk with grace, and I'm moving in faith, and it's not what we hate, and it's real over fake. Thanking God every day for moving me out the way.
So I prosper and shine. I ain't wasting no time. I'm heading first like the dives, and now we up and we on it.
Fry your ass like the morning.
For playing around with cheese, we leave you smoking like Tony. Gave all my problems to God, and He came through for me. I had to balance myself. That's how I'm
checking. That's why I'm shaking your vibe, just like a temperature on it. So that's why I'm doing what's best for my family, homie.
So I'm thankful, Lord, homie, for the blessings, Lord, homie. So remember to take the time, ain't no blessings, Lord, homie.
You know, stand for something, or fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm here to tell you. You know what I mean? You know, create your own lane. So that way you can do, you know what I mean? What you want, where you want, how you want. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all be supreme at all times. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Keep that shit tight. You know what I'm saying? You know, motherfuckers are, you know what I'm saying, try to throw a monkey wrench in your business. You know? Supreme at all times.
I love that guy. What's his name again? Love Rule Supreme.
Guard your life, guard your family. Create your world within this world. You dig me? Check me out, though.
Check him out.
Check me.
See what he gotta say. See what he gotta say. Fuck all that playing, I'm coming through to set the record straight. Playing with a nigga, like we starring on a limited. I ain't with the faking, acting fraud, all that perpetrating. I'm minding my business, I'm on my mission, cool and jiggling. Some of them hate it, and there's many that love it. At the end of the day,
I'ma still get money, still handling business,
still believe in myself, and may God be my witness, so you know it's big business.
I put my life on the line.
For protecting was mine, I had to break out the box.
Cause I was destined to shine.
I elevated my grind while expanding my mind. I resurrected myself, so it's Christ on my mind and my third eye wide open.
So my scope on focus, that ain't when people out your game, that you're constantly throwing, and I'm exposing the fraud.
And the snakes in the yard, I had to chop off his head. Now he scream, good God, and it ain't no facade. Shit, I know who you are.
Rip that mask off your face, don't give no fucks about your kids. Ain't that grave you had for me?
Now you should go late. You gotta watch what you say. That's why
I talk with grace, and I'm moving in faith, and it's not what we hate, and it's real over fake. Thanking God every day for moving me out the way, so I prosper and shine.
I ain't wasting no time.
I'm heading first like the dive, so now we up and we know it. Fry your ass like the morning, playing around with cheese, we leave smoking like Tony, give all the problems to God.
And he came through for me, I had to balance myself. So I'm attracting what's for me, that's why I'm checking your vibes. prison.
You know.
Everything could come to you. You know what I'm saying? So, once you learn how to attract things instead of chasing things, it makes your life much more easier. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all I came to learn, you know. But, just don't be one of them people who do whatever and fuck over whoever just to get money. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all I came to learn. Like, be a man about that shit. Be a woman about that shit. Stand on that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people be working hard to, what I'm saying, get where they want to go at in life. And, it be motherfuckers out here who will just come along in your life to, tear your shit down. You feel what I'm saying? And they do that shit, on purpose. You feel me? It's like, they fucking, you know what I'm saying? They walk in destruction. You feel what I'm saying? Bringing all that destruction behind them. You know what I'm saying? Tearing up everything in their fucking path like a tornado. You feel me? And that's all I came to learn. Like, you got to be mindful of people like that. You feel what I'm saying? And you learn that's where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been on, like, feeling people out and all kind of shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? I just didn't know, like, the spiritual side of the thing. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual side of it. You feel what I'm saying? And I know, like, it's the energy. It's energy. You feel what I'm saying? I know how that had worked. But, I was always, like, like, had that feeling and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, feeling people out. And, like I say, you don't gotta know what you don't gotta know what a person I said about you, but you can feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker done talked about you or done, did something wrong to you behind your back. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the difference that I came to learn. You feel me? Like, the vibe change. You feel what I'm saying? And once you done locked on to, like, the feeling and energy of things, you feel me, and people, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like you can read the fucking room. You feel what I'm saying? You can read people. Now I know what that means. You feel me? But it's all about energy. You feel what I'm saying? The energy you put out is the energy you're going to get back, regardless. It's sort of point blank period. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of motherfuckers talk that shit, but they think because it ain't come back to you right then and there, like, it ain't gonna come back. But no, just give it a little time, just work with it. You feel what I'm saying? And then when shit start happening in your life, you should be able to go back and pinpoint that shit of where it's coming from, where it came from. You know what I'm saying? But if you out here fucking over so many people and shit like that, like, it's like you don't know where that shit coming from. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why it's always good to be mindful of what you do to people, how you treat people. You feel what I'm saying? And above everything else too, how you treat yourself. You feel what I'm saying? That's all we can learn though. You know. Just to be mindful, you know what I'm saying? Be mindful of things, you know what I'm saying? Be mindful of people and all kind of shit like that, you know? They say anything lost can't be found again. You know I'm on a mission, don't got no time for bitches. Been like that for quite some time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. You know I'm on a mission, don't got no time for bitches. Been like that for quite some time since I'm focused on my riches, on my mission, God business, so you know this shit real. Went from lacking back to stacking, now I'm back on the field. They try to trap me, QB set me for protection too real. They gotta listen to it now, cause I'm rapping this shit real.
At all times. Remember, guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Yes, sir.
No, cause I done already hear that shit. You gonna skip to something else. I wanna hear something else. What else you got, love?
Supreme at all times. Remember, guard your mind.
Well, we done heard that one too, love. What else you got, love? I got that one.
LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Remember, guard your mind. What's going on, guard your heart, guard your energy. Guard
We
your
done hear
life.
that one, love. What else you got, love?
LoveRuledSupreme at all times. Remember, guard your mind,
Guard your
guard your
heart.
heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. The G-Way, the G-Code, God's way or no way.
Wake up, get my praises, start my day, and then I'm out the door. Thank the universe for all the favor and the God glow. Got the winning ticket, numbers came in 777. No, I hit the lick, I'm too legit. I'm MC Hammer, stole the show. Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, I'm moonwalking on these hoes. So our friends, they turn the fools, they left me in the freezing cold. Family too, they run the game, thinking they gon' run the train. Fuck me out my mind, and they thought I was gon' go insane. Executing God's plan, slaying demons. Thought they had the power, shit of God's hand.
Take your time, my little man.
Ain't no rush to be a man.
Enjoy your life and do what's right. Looking like your future bright.
So say your prayers every night. I'll tuck you in, turn off the lights and sleep tight.
Good night.
And let love rule your life.
LoveRuledSupreme at all times. You know, control your mind, control your emotions, and then you control the show, and then you control your life. And you know, the upgrade, the G-Way, God's way.
I love this shit though. You know what I'm saying? I love this shit.
Full of faith. So you're self-check, self-love, self-awareness, self-worth.
I love this shit though. You feel what I'm saying? Like I love when I look back and see, you know, with God, you know what I'm saying? With God, you know what I mean, where I been at, and what God, you know what I'm saying, had me at, the way God got me at right now, you feel me, and where God is going to take me. I love seeing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing when I be going and look back at shit. You feel me? Because I can see the, you know, the growth, you know, see how I evolve and, you know what I'm saying, mature over time. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, like it done been like almost, shit, it done been like 6, 7, 8 months now. You know what I'm saying? Like 7, 8 months. About 7, 8 months now. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, it seemed like a short amount of time, but actually that shit is, you know, a good bit of time. You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, it's, you know, a beautiful thing when I be looking back at, you know, pictures and videos and things like that. When, you know, I go on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and shit like that. And, you know, YouTube too. Like when I be, you know, looking at all these things, you feel what I'm saying? I be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that came from just, you know what I'm saying? You know, moving myself outside that box. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, that shit allowed me to, like I be saying, expand and grow. You feel what I'm saying? And, you know, once you not step outside that box, it's like your mind, you know, like I say, expand with it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, like so much other potential out here, you know, so many other opportunities out here. You feel what I'm saying? And once you done, like I say, done get out that box, it's like you start to look at, you know, people, places, and things differently. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you ain't trapped in that victim mindset no more. You feel what I'm saying? So instead of calling yourself a victim, fuck that shit. You feel me? We don't take accountability and responsibilities for everything in the past. You feel what I'm saying? And now we right here in the present. And you know, where we going is to the future. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where we at with it. You feel me? And you know, being a leader. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck just being the boss. You feel me? You know, the fucking leader is the boss. You feel me? Once you not start to see that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, it's a different kind of boss and leader type of shit when you know, when you standing up for the right shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because we could, you know, stand up to all the wrong shit all day. You feel what I'm saying? But it's hard for a motherfucker to do the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where we at with it. And you know, love rule supreme at all times. So remember to guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your energy, guard your life, guard your family. Have a divine night. Have a divine week. Have a divine life. You feel what I'm saying? The upgrade, the transformation, the great transformation. You feel what I'm saying in real time. You know what I mean? So, you know, keep loving your life. Keep loving your heart. Keep your head right and your heart light. Make sure them scales balance out. You feel what I'm saying?